What's up, everybody? We are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we are starting a 24-hour Great One challenge, and I've got a very specific reason for it. If you guys have not seen it, we are currently trying to get 2 Great Ones on Layton Lakes at once, 2 different species. We've already got the moose, and now we're trying to get the whitetail. And I've been grinding like crazy for the whitetail alongside the boar, and with the boar we're at like 3,200 kills, and we've now hit almost 2,700 kills since my last whitetail as well. So I got a feeling this thing's got to be close because look, these 2 level 1s just showed up. We had 1 level 1 here before, and then 2 of them showed up on just 1 run. And we also got 2 other level 1s to show up in different zones. So I have a feeling that we got to be getting close to our Great One. As you guys know, and well, I guess there's some of you that might not know this, but in the past we have had a lot of grinds come to like a pause, like have a dry spell, and then a Great One ends up showing up right after. Now, typically this is only going to be noticeable with HM because you're getting diamonds constantly, and it's very noticeable when suddenly diamonds just stop showing up. And recently we've been getting a lot of small whitetail deer showing up, when before recently we were getting a diamond every 17 kills on average. But the last like 100 kills, we've only killed like 1 or 2 diamonds, and they've been just barely diamonds. So we're really hoping that there's a Great One trying to spawn, and I figured what better way to get a Great One to spawn when we've had unfortunate luck recently than to do a challenge where we're going to be literally focusing all time into chasing these whitetail deer. It is currently about 4 p.m., a little bit before 4. So 4 p.m. the next day is about the time that this will come to an end, where this challenge will come to an end. So hopefully we can get it to spawn before then. Now, obviously, since we have 1 day to do this video right here, we're not going to show every single kill that we get in these 24 hours. We're just going to show the highlights. So if we get a diamond, if we get a rare, if we get like a really wonky, strange deer, or of course, if we get a Great One, that's the type of stuff you will see in this video right here. And also, I may switch to a different species at some point. If whitetails start getting boring for the day, I might go shoot some boar, or potentially some red deer, or maybe some mule deer. I know I kind of did this intro all around whitetail deer, but if it does get to a point where I'm just not enjoying it in this 24-hour challenge, we'll go hunt a different Great One and see if we can get that to spawn. Okay, we got ourselves a really big whitetail deer downrange. This is probably the largest level 3 that we have seen since starting the 24-hour challenge. It is now 5:56 p.m. So it's been a couple of hours. I haven't been grinding 100% consistently the whole time because obviously I went down to eat dinner and stuff, but we have shot a decent amount of deer. I think we've shot like 60 of them so far on this challenge. And this is the first like super noticeable whitetail deer. So let's go ahead and get a shot into him. And we also finally got another doe to show up here. If you guys remember, I have been trying for thousands of kills to get this doe to go back to this zone, because I accidentally killed one towards the beginning of this grind, and she just would refuse to respawn here at the place that I wanted her. So I've just been shooting this doe every single run that I find her until I finally got her to come back to the original zone that she came from. So we finally have her back here, which is really nice. Let's see, what will this gigantic deer score? It had a minimum estimate of 270, so it's a 270 plus for sure. 271.80. Very solid buck. Obviously, this is nowhere near the biggest whitetail diamond we've found, but definitely a solid one nonetheless. That right there is another super thick whitetail deer, and a decently thick one behind him. We're starting to get some diamonds to show up again after, you know, a little bit of a dry streak, but not too bad at all. Obviously, no Great One has shown up yet, but we are starting to get some decent trophies showing up. No rares today, but a few good diamonds. What do we got here? This guy is a 269. Nice. That is a beautiful looking deer right there. A little bit of tighter tip-to-tip spread. Not too bad. Good looking buck. Oh my gosh, that is a 270 basket rack whitetail. This is insanely rare. We talked about it, I believe. Well, actually, that video is not out yet, but we talked about it in a different video where I'm trying to get this whitetail great one to spawn so I can do the back-to-back great ones. So there's going to be so many clips in that video. And in one of them, I talked about how it's really rare to get a 270 scoring diamond whitetail deer. And well, or not 270 whitetail, but it's rare to get a 270 scoring basket rack whitetail deer. And that's what we've got right here. This is crazy. We're going to tax it just because that is insanely rare right there. I'm going to need to put this up in a lodge so I don't forget why I taxed it. Because if it's just sitting in the trophy manager, I'm going to see 270 and I'm going to be like, why did I save that? But that's so cool, man. That is so freaking cool. I forgot to talk about it while I was shooting this, but I went over and switched to red deer, and this is the first trophy that has shown up, and that's actually a pretty significantly large one, 267.02, very solid trophy. Great start to the red deer grinding for the day, although this was like 31 kills into actually hunting them. So took a little bit to get a diamond to pop, considering our HM level, but nice that we started off with a pretty big one. Oh my gosh, literally the next location that I go to, we have a solo giant right here. Let's go ahead and take this guy down as well. Beautiful looking red deer. So many big red deer showing up now. Let's see, what do we got here? A 266, another very solid one. Honestly, a great start to the red deer grinding for the day. Also, I forgot to mention, we started hunting red deer today at 703 kills. We're now 735. And at the end of the video, I'll obviously tell you guys how many I killed of each species over this one-day period. Well, it is now the next day at 11:13 a.m., which means we've only got a few hours left in the challenge because we got to stop at around 4 p.m. today, and that will be the end of the 24-hour challenge. But we've got a couple of beautiful-looking red deer right here, so let's go ahead and take a shot at that guy, as well as that guy right there, and hope that we got both of them. I think we should have. Yes, we did. We got both diamonds. Let's go. And there we have it, side-by-side diamond red deer just kind of chilling. That's a 264, very solid-sized one. And we got a 254, so exactly 10 points apart. Love to see it. Oh my gosh. There is 1, 2, and 3 level 3s in one zone. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely insane. You know, multiple times throughout our grinds, I've had 2 level 3s in a zone, but never 3 that I can remember. This is crazy. Okay, let's try and take these down if we can. Unfortunately, the doe is going to stop like right in front of them. Here we go. That's 1, and that's 2. Yep, we got vitals on both, plus this guy's over here as well. We'll take him next run. And with those 2 kills right there, we are officially at 3,000 whitetail kills on this grind, which is a lot more than I thought it was going to take, which is quite unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. That right there is the first of 3 bucks. Looking beautiful. And here is the second one, 266. Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. And here is the third one. Let's take him down. Absolutely dropped him. Let's see. That is a 255.41. Thankfully, it made it, but just barely. So at this point, we have killed a little bit over 100 whitetails since we stopped the red deer hunting for the day. So obviously, by the end of this video, I will let you guys know the total kills we got on both species throughout the 24 hours that we were allotted to grind. But today alone, we have killed just over 100 whitetail. We obviously killed, I think it was like 50, 60, maybe 70 or 80 red deer. I'd have to go back and look. But we're off to a great start. Getting some decent trophies. Just no great one. Just no great one. I am going to go insane if I keep this up. Well, we have about 1 hour left. We are currently at 3,027 kills on the grind. And still no great one. I'm really hoping that over this next hour we can kill at least 70 whitetail deer and hopefully seal the deal on this great one. But I'm starting to lose hope. It's been over 3,000 kills since our last great one whitetail. It's been over 3,000 with no great one boar. We're approaching 1,000 on our red deer grind. I just have not been having good luck with great ones recently. In fact, it has been like a month and maybe 2 weeks since my last great one. And it's not like I haven't been hunting. Like I said, we've killed probably close to 7,000 animals at this point, maybe even more. We are sadly just getting very, very unlucky. Well, with only 5 minutes remaining in the challenge, we have a really nice looking level 3 whitetail deer right there. We're going to try and get a shot down range and take this guy down and then get his buddy as well. Not a great shot on the second one, but at least we got the 3. We are getting really, really deep into this grind. We're at 3,100 kills with that kill right there. And I don't even know what to do. This is one of our longest whitetail grinds in years. I don't think we've had one this long since like the first 5 grinds we ever did, and this is grind number 46. This has been a rough one, but hopefully we can get it soon. Well, with only 2 minutes remaining, I think we're just going to jump to each zone and spot the deer and just see if any of them are a great one. It's not looking too good for us, though. I think we're going to, unfortunately, fail this 24-hour challenge, but at least we got a lot of kills in the process. We got a crazy amount of deer down, and overall, I think we had a pretty good time as well. We did get a few trophies, sadly, no great ones, but a lot of other really cool stuff. And after checking every zone, no respawns were a great one or anything notable, so that is very, very unfortunate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. We had quite a few nice diamonds show up throughout this 24-hour challenge. We did have some, decent trophies, but sadly, none of them were a great one. We are now at 3,102 whitetail kills. We started the challenge at 2,688, so we killed 414 whitetail deer during this challenge. Now, obviously, we didn't hunt the entire 24 hours because I have to sleep and eat, obviously, but we still killed quite a few of them. And when it comes to red deer, we killed a total of 84 red deer during the grind, or during the video as well, so that brings us to about 500, which would give us like, what, 250 a day? Or I guess technically it's not like per day, but you get what I mean. 250 before I went to bed and 250 after I went to bed, since we started at 4 p.m. and then ended at 4 p.m. the next day. You guys get what I mean. Either way, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you want to see more of these 24-hour grinding videos. And be sure to share the video with a friend and hit the like button before you go. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!